Have you ever had the feeling that something, or someone, is watching you? Maybe it's just your mind playing tricks on you, or maybe something is lurking in the shadows, waiting for you to notice it. Tonight, I'm going to share a story so disturbing, so unsettling, that once you hear it, you might never sleep the same way again. It all started with a young woman named Emily. She had just moved into a small, quiet apartment in the city, a fresh start, a new beginning. But from the moment she stepped inside, something felt off. The air was thick, the silence too deep. At first, it was little things, her keys disappearing and reappearing in strange places, lights flickering at random. She brushed it off. After all, old buildings have their quirks. But then, things escalated. One night, as Emily lay in bed, her eyes struggling to stay open, she heard it, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper. Her body froze. It wasn't coming from the hallway. It wasn't from outside. It was inside her room. She turned on her bedside lamp, heart pounding, but saw nothing, just empty space. Maybe she was dreaming? She turned the light off and pulled the blanket over her head, but as soon as the room was dark again, she felt it, the distinct sensation of someone breathing, right next to her ear. Emily bolted upright, fumbling for the light switch. The room was empty, but she swore she could still feel the warmth of breath on her skin. From that night on, the whispers became more frequent. Sometimes they came from the closet, other times from the bathroom. But the worst part? The voice began calling her name. One night, she finally worked up the courage to investigate. Armed with only her phone's flashlight, she crept toward the closet, her pulse hammering in her ears. She reached for the handle, pulled it open. Nothing, just her clothes, hanging in perfect stillness. She let out a nervous laugh. Maybe she really was losing it. But as she turned to leave, she caught a glimpse of something in the mirror on the opposite wall. A figure. Not behind her, but crouched inside the closet, watching, smiling. She spun around, but the closet was empty. The whisper came again, but this time, it was right behind her. Emily never spoke of what happened next. Neighbors reported hearing a scream so blood-curdling, it sent shivers down their spines. The police found her apartment empty, the only trace of her being her phone, lying face up on the floor, the camera app still open, and in the reflection of the black screen, a wide, menacing grin staring back. To this day, Emily's whereabouts remain unknown. Some say she left town, others believe she was taken by whatever was hiding in that closet. So, tonight, when you turn off your lights, when you lay in bed, listen closely. If you hear your name whispered in the dark, whatever you do, don't turn around.